Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya It would be better to live in this world by begging than to live at the cost of the lives of great souls who are my teachers. Even the desiring worldly gain, they are superiors. If they are killed, everything we enjoy will be tainted with blood. Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we killed the sons of Dhritarashtra, we should not care to live. Yet they are now standing before us on the battlefield. Now I am confused about my duty, and have lost all composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple, and soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. I can find no means to drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. I will not be able to dispel it even if I win a prosperous unrivaled kingdom on earth with a sovereignty like the demigods in heaven. Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya. Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, Arjuna told Krishna Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent. O descendant of Bharata, at that time Krishna is smiling in the midst of both the armies, spoke the following words to the grief stricken Arjuna. Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya. The supreme personality of Godhead said, while I was speaking, learn words. You are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age. The soul similarly passes into another body at death. Where a person is not bewildered by such a change. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearances of happiness and distress and dear appearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. There is promises perception Oceania Bharata, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. O best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress, and is steady in both, is certainly eligible for liberation. Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent there is no endurance, and of the eternal there is no change. This they have concluded by ascertaining the nature of both, that which pervades the entire body you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul. Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya, Shri Radharamana Madhusudanaya. The material body of the indestructible immeasurable and eternal living entity is assured to come to an end. Therefore, fight, O descendant of Bharata. Neither he who thinks the living entity the slayer, nor he who thinks it slain is in knowledge. For the self slays not, nor is slain. For the soul there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya, Shri Radharamana Madhusudanaya. O Partha, how can a person who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn and immortal, kill anyone or cause anyone to kill, as a person put on new garments, giving up old ones. The soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones. The soul can never be cut to pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor weathered by the wind. This individual soul is unbreakable and insoluble, and can be neither burned nor dried. He is everlasting, present everywhere, unchangeable, immovable, and eternally the same. Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya, Shri Radharamana Madhusudanaya. It is said that the soul is invisible, inconceivable, and immutable. Knowing this, you should not grieve for the body. If ever you think that the soul will always be born and die forever. You still have no reason to lament Almighty armed. One who has taken his birth is sure to die, and after death one is sure to take birth again. Therefore, in the wide devil, discharge of your duty, you should not lament. All created beings are unmanifest in the beginning, manifest in the interim state, and unmanifest again when annihilated. So what need is there for lamentation? Some look on the soul as amazing, some describe him as amazing, and some hear of him as amazing, while others, even after hearing about him, cannot understand him at all. Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya, Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya, Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya, Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya, Shri Krishna Govinda Madhavaya, Shri Radha Ramana Madhusudanaya.